This little one here hatched at GFY Farms at the end of July. This was one of 12 from our very first batch of 18 eggs. Farm life got so busy it's taken me a little while to edit this footage, but I couldn't wait to share the journey with y'all. It started when Chris, of course, insisted we were planting chicken seeds. So let's rewind to that moment and see how it all began.
We're getting ready to plant some chicken seeds.
Your dad's weird, isn't he?
Yes.
You know that's getting on the video, right?
Good morning, everybody. It's Chris and Deb from GFY Farms. We are going to start incubating some eggs today. It's a new experiment for us. One of our roosters had unexpectedly died, and we've been wanting to do this and found just a cheap incubator off Amazon, and we're going to play with it and see what we come up with.
So last night I set up the incubator and got it running to temperature. The instructions say to run it for at least 3 to 4 hours before incubating. I went ahead and left it overnight. I also stuck another thermometer in there to check the temperature, make sure it's calibrated right. So it's been running. Meanwhile, like Chris said, we got some eggs. I'm doing a mixture. Some of them are the eggs that may have been from the rooster that passed away, and then the other ones are fresh from yesterday. So our hatch rate might be a little bit off, but hopefully we'll have some eggs here, or some chickens here in about 21 days.
This time of year is good to start chicks for egg laying because by the spring they'll be just starting to lay. And
some of our chickens are 2.5 years old now, so they're getting older. So hopefully this will replenish our egg layers next year, or if we have too many of them, then we might sell a few. But here's the incubator that we are using. It holds 18 eggs and has automatic turning, which is awesome for beginners like us. We don't have to worry about trying to turn the eggs every 2 to 3 hours. It has automatic humidity control. It also has a reservoir for the water that's supposed to last 7 to 10 days. I noticed when I started it, it was set to 104 degrees, but all my research says that the ideal is 99.5. I added water to the reservoir so it would break the humidity up. Okay, so this morning I checked the temperature, and I also noticed that the thermometer has moved its location, so obviously it is working correctly. So it's chicken planting day. Yesterday, after I selected the eggs, I put them in an egg carton pointy side down. This is to help the air bubble settle at the top. They say that to leave it that way for about 12 hours before you plant them, as Chris likes to say. So you want to start planting the seeds, or you want me to? So that just pops up the whole thing. There we go. And we can shift this over. Let me turn it a little bit. There we go. So the instructions say to place the eggs gently with the pointy side facing the center. There you go. So we're going to place 18 eggs. Now we've picked eggs that vary in age from eggs from yesterday to eggs that are almost 10 days old. That's pushing the limit. They should be between 0 and 7 days old. So we might have a lower hatch rate, but as we said earlier, we want to see if we can get some eggs that are from the rooster.
does it matter if they're...
I had a brush to clean it a little bit if they're too dirty. I mean, if you read some things, they say that you should have perfectly clean eggs, but the hens don't sit on perfectly clean eggs, so I figure we're okay. I had a little too many. Or if you want, swap the really dirty one for one of the clean ones. I guess that one's kind of dirty too, I think that one's cleaner. There we go. So now we're going to put the lid back on. So we do know that the alarm is working because we left it open long enough. I don't know if I can show here. The temperature went down. Now just leave it there for now. So I'm going to turn off the alarm. So there's two things that the instructions say to do. One is to press the button and have them turn to make sure that the eggs are actually rolling. It looks like they are. And then the other thing is I have to hit reset so it starts the counter. So now you can see, maybe, no, there we go, that we are on day 1, and hopefully that temperature comes up here pretty soon. So that's how we planted our first batch of 18 chicken seeds, 12 of which hatched. About a week later, on day 8, I believe, we candled the eggs to check for signs of life. In part 2, I'll show you exactly what we saw, the little veins, the movements, and other cues that those embryos were developing. It's one of the most exciting parts of this process. I can't wait to share that with you. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video in the series.